Welcome to another episode of VMblog's Expert Interview Series. Today, we're talking with UJ, Group Product Manager at Bitdefender, ahead of the upcoming RSA Conference in the hopes of learning more about the company. UJ, can you start off by maybe giving listeners a little background on yourself and what you do over at the company?
Sure. Again, my name is UJ Desai. I'm a product manager responsible for driving strategy, vision, and roadmap of our endpoint security product line at Bitdefender. As you may know, Bitdefender is a global cyber security company. We protect government organizations, large enterprises, small and mid-sized companies, even individual users across more than 150 countries around the world. We protect more than 500 million devices, ranging from home PCs and laptops to mobile devices, IoT, corporate workstation, servers, data center. I'm primarily responsible for our corporate business unit, and I'm here to talk about our latest release called GravityZone Ultra. I've been in the endpoint security business for more than 10 years.
Great. So, UJ, can you tell us a little bit about Bitdefender's latest endpoint security release that you just mentioned?
Yes. So we have added a lot of new exciting features in this release, and there's lots to talk about. But the piece that I'm most excited about is the introduction of Endpoint Detection and Response module, also known as EDR. So I'm going to spend next few minutes talking about the type of customer pain points and needs it can address. We consistently heard from our customers and from the broad endpoint security market that customers want more visibility and control of their environment. They want to move to more proactive security model versus being reactive. They want to prepare themselves for the worst. So if the advanced attack happens, they know about it early. They can respond to it. They understand the root cause so that it doesn't happen again. So they're getting more serious about incident response, and that's where EDR technology can add tremendous value. So in terms of technology, we have extended our award-winning GravityZone platform to now support incident response workflows. So the technology includes a sensor that records all the activities on the endpoint. So things like file changes, registry changes, network connections. Then it has an appliance which correlates this information and gives you visibility into everything that is suspicious in your environment. And then we provide easy to use workflow so that security analysts can investigate the incident and take appropriate action.
Wow. So with all that said, what types of organizations do you feel will benefit the most from your GravityZone Ultra solution?
So any organization that is concerned about data breaches, that they're concerned about advanced attacks, will benefit from GravityZone Ultra solution. These customers may have a team of security analysts. However, they may not be very experienced. As you know, our industry suffers from skill shortage. So the way we have designed our product is that even less experienced security analysts can make sense of the alert, can perform investigation very easily and take action. We also see that a lot of customers want more security, but without additional complexity. Because we can do both EPP and EDR in one platform and one agent with cloud-based console, these type of customers will also benefit from our Ultra solution. And that's why we refer to our solution as EDR for everyone.
So in the crowded endpoint security space, how do you differentiate your solution and what kind of sets you apart?
The biggest differentiator of our solution is our industry-leading detection efficacy and performance. We stop more threats than any other vendor out there. And we have consistently demonstrated our superiority in third-party tests that different organizations perform. Even the customers that evaluate our solution before making purchasing decision tell us that they thoroughly evaluated our solution, and we certainly outperformed our competitors that they were evaluating in the POC stage. So industry-leading detection efficacy and performance is one of the biggest strengths of our solution. We also provide EPP and EDR in one platform with one agent. Now, if you look at competitors in our market, they will claim that they have a single console and single agent. When you actually evaluate their solution, they certainly do not have all the EPP controls. We provide hardening and control. We provide multi-stage detection techniques. So we have anti-exploit technology. We have advanced tunable machine learning technology. We have fully integrated sandbox. We do application control, device control. We have full disk encryption. We have patch management, which allow you to patch operating systems as well as third-party applications. So we have all these different controls fully integrated into single console and single agent. So that's our second biggest differentiator. And third, you can use the same console and same agent to protect both endpoints and data center. We have optimized our management platform as well as client to support data center. So in summary, industry-leading detection efficacy and performance, one console, one agent for EPP and EDR, and one solution for endpoint and data center. These are the key differentiators of our solution.
And UJ, we know that the endpoint detection and response is rapidly growing, and with VMblog, we've seen that it's becoming a frequently discussed topic. What do you think is driving the emergence of EDR?
So due to rise in data breaches, malware incidents, advanced attacks, customers have realized that prevention is not enough. Certain threats will bypass their security defenses. So they are worried about business disruption. They are worried about data threat. They are worried about brand damage. And that's why they're investing in incident response, and EDR technology can add a lot of value there. So we anticipate more and more customers to invest in EDR technology in coming months and years.
And so to follow up on that, do you see EDR as a magic bullet in incident response?
Well, I would consider EDR a magic bullet or silver bullet, because in order to do efficient incident response, you still need network visibility. You still need logs from different systems like firewall, IPS, IDS. However, EDR tool can play a big role in incident response. This is because, as you know, endpoint is the scene of the crime. That's where sensitive data resides. So if you have visibility into everything that is happening on the endpoint, that tool can serve as a big forensic solution. And that's why we see a lot of customers using EDR to be successful with their incident response process. So yes, it is not a silver bullet. However, it is a very strategic tool for customers.
Okay.
And UJ, what best practices do you recommend for organizations that are seeking to get the most value out of their endpoint security solutions?
Okay, I promise that I'll try to keep this short, under 2 minutes. So I'm going to go over my top three. Security best practice number one, you want to make sure that you're keeping your systems up to date. As you know, majority of the breaches that are occurring are happening because the bad guys are taking advantage of known vulnerability that exist. So you want to make sure as a customer that you have complete visibility into all the vulnerability that exist in your environment. You want to make sure that you're keeping your systems up to date. So you need to patch your endpoints regularly. You need to patch the operating system as well as third-party applications. Security best practice number two, you want to make sure that you're not under investing in prevention. Prevention is one of the few known ways to reduce the likelihood of data breaches and advanced attacks. So you want to make sure that you're investing in a solution that provides high detection efficacy and performance. Now, you can always refer to third-party test reports to evaluate different solutions, but we also recommend customers to perform their own testing. You can even hire consultants that can test different products for you. And best practice number 3, if you have done best practice number 1 and best practice number 2, then you can think about building incident response program, because that will give you additional visibility, that will provide you understanding of all the advanced attacks that are occurring in your environment, that will help you in understanding the root cause so that you can evolve your prevention. And finally, we always tell our customers that there is no silver bullet in cybersecurity. However, you can minimize risk, you can make smart decisions, and always hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst.
And where else can they go if they want to find out more about your technology?
Yes, they can always go to our website. They can request trial. They can evaluate our product and make their own decision. So yeah, we have plenty of options that they can use to get in touch with us.